Hi, hi guys, it's Mr. Randazzo, and today we're going to be working on graphing equations and inequalities. And if you remember, equations, when you solve an equation, you're going to end up with a variable, let's use x, is going to be equal to a certain value. It's equal to, there's only one solution, okay? Doesn't include any other numbers but 4. But when we talk about inequalities, we can have x could be greater than 4, x could be greater than or equal to 4. Okay, this one does not include 4, this one does include 4. Or it could be less than 4, or x could be less than or equal to 4. So there are 4 possibilities for your inequalities. Well, there's actually a fifth. We could say that x is not equal to 4. Actually, I think that would go over here with the equations. No, it's an inequality. Anyway, we're not going to be dealing with this one, but I just wanted to show you that. So when we're graphing these on a number line, it's very, very simple. If I wanted to, my solution to an equation, this is example 1, I got x is equal to 10. Well, I don't have to draw a real fancy number line. I could simply draw a number line that shows 0 and 10. We know that 10 is greater than 0. I could put some other ones in there, but I don't have to. Okay? So x is equal to 10. This you've been doing for many years in school already. I find the 10, I put the dot, and that's it. I'm done. So x is equal to 10. So when it's equal to, we just put a solid dot on the number line. Okay? And if I saw this, I would know x is equal to 10. I know that I'm pointing to the number 10. Well, let's look at example 2. Okay? Let's say that x is greater than 3. Again, I'm going to show 2 points on my number line. I'm going to show 0 and 3. I don't have any negative numbers here because if I am going greater than, I know my arrow is going to be to the right. And if x is greater than 3, it does not include 3. Okay, it does not include 3. So to show that it doesn't include 3, I'm going to put an open circle there. And I'm going to show that it does not include 3, but it includes every number greater than 3. So that's how I show x is greater than 3. Okay, now, and it's going to be an open circle because it's greater than, it does not include the 3. Well, what if it did include the 3? Okay, let's say x is greater than negative 2. This time my number line must include 0 and negative 2 at least. Okay, and negative 2 is less than 0, so it's going to be on the left of 0. So let's say I wanted to say x is greater than or equal to negative 2. This or equal to means my dot is going to be closed in. It's still greater than, so my arrow is going to go this way. So I find my negative 2. It does include negative 2 because it's greater than or equal to, so I'm going to give it a solid dot, and my arrow is going to be greater than. It's going to go to the right. Okay, or if I was using a vertical number line, greater than would go up the number line, right? So I'd have a negative 2 here, and it would be solid line and up arrow in a vertical number line. So again, this tells me that it includes 2, so it's anything that's greater than or equal to 2. So let's look at number 4. Okay, the other option is it could be less than negative 1. So I'll draw my number line. I'm going to show 0, and I'm going to show negative 1. Okay, my 0 is my reference point. And then I want to show all values less than 1. So does that, if I say less than 1, does that include 1? No, it does not. So my circle has to be open, but it includes everything less than. Less than goes to the left. Okay. So it doesn't include -1, but it includes everything below it, even starting at that smallest fraction. Okay. So, and the last option we'll come across in 6th grade is x is less than or equal to, and let's say 5. So draw my number line. I'm going to put 0, and I'm going to put 5, a positive number, so it's to the right. And I'm going to look at my inequality. Less than, arrow's going to go left. See, there's already an arrow there. Arrow's going to go left. Equal to tells me I'm going to fill in the dots. Okay, so go to 5. It does include 5, so I'm going to fill it in. And my arrow is going to be everything less than 5. So I'm going to kind of make that an arrow, and it goes on forever. So it's all numbers that are less than 5. And that's all there is to it. So I want you to try a few on your own. Okay. I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to give you a couple to try on your own. So you draw your number line, pause the video, draw the number line, and then see if you were correct. So let's say x is equal to 1. Make sure that you have put 2 points on the number line at least. Okay? So you're going to do that, and then come back and check your work. Pause the video. Alright, if you're checking your work, I'm going to have 0, and I'm going to have 1, 1, and my dot is going to be right on the 1 because it's one solution. Okay. Alright, try this one on your own. X is greater than 4. My number line is going to include 0 and 4. And it does not include 4, so my circle is open, but it includes everything less than 4. So my arrow goes left and shows open circle less than 4. Okay, try this one on your own. X is greater than or equal to -2. Okay, so I have to show 0 and at least -2. It's going to be greater than, so my arrow is going to be this way, just the way this arrow is pointing, or equal to. So I'm including my -2, and I'm drawing my arrow to the right. Alright. And the last one that you can try on your own. Okay, let's try, let's just use a different variable this time. B is less than 4. My number line is going to include 0 and 4. Open circle, 0 and 4. Open circle, because it does not include 4. Arrow is going to go left, just as this arrow is pointing. The arrow's left, and this is an open circle. Alright guys, so you're going to move on to your IXL skill for your independent practice. It's AA2, I believe, AA2. Alright, y'all have a good rest of the day.